Hello everyone, welcome on in, and I forgot to put the names on the overlay. And happy Wednesday everyone. Sorry we're a little bit late, technical difficulties and all that fun stuff. And camera's not doing what I wanted it to. As you can see, this is not 8 coins for the ferryman. This is the high level campaign, White Ship of Laitl, that we started last year as a placeholder thing for when we were missing people. Now we are missing people on a regular basis, so I decided, let's run it. Why not? And yeah, let's go around the table, introduce ourselves. Before that, however, the music you're listening to right now is by Sirenscape. The overlay starting soon screen and the maps that you will be seeing were made by me in Incarnate. And as usual, thank you so much for that resub. I appreciate you. You can type in !perks to see what you can do to help or hinder the party, like Carnis did on Monday. Holy fuck, he stole every secret menu item I had prepared for this week. Dumped it all on one campaign. So I had to, in panic, come up with some new ones today for this one.
We're on the phone.
And
I have 49
I
catnip.
did.
Can I redeem it in a game that I'm playing in?
I did forget to update the the title. White Ship of Laitl, episode 4.
It's Wednesday. We forget things.
Yes. Home through world. High level campaign. There we go. That should have changed it. But yes. It's third Monday. Yes, it is. Thank you for reminding me, though. I appreciate that, Emil. While I fix the overlay real quick, this is not going to be in alphabetical order, but we're going to start with Ash, because that's where that camera landed.
Oh, me first?
Yes.
Hello, I'm Ash, or Firelight, and I'm playing today the lovely, not so lovely actually, Grillvax.
Sorry, I was literally had to go back and check my name because I can't remember what it is yet. Hello everybody,
Psycole.
I am Psycole, and I am playing Quilliam, Whitewing, Black Spot, Upward the Third, otherwise known as the Librarian or Quill to his friends.
Quilliam, what? White spot? So like the
Quilliam-
opposite of a blackhead.
No, so
Does he have acne?
I'll put it in chat for you, mate.
I'm just going to put Quill on there. So just so you know. Okay. Lupo.
Yeah, LupoZo playing Viper, or as that Viper's his kind of nickname, but he's actually Vincent. He is a human monster slayer ranger.
Nice. And last but not least, Jason.
I am Jason. I'm playing
Could have just stopped.
Jeremiah Littlehorn, the Satyr Paladin. Noble steed.
Yes.
Very. Can't forget the steed.
No, you cannot. Sadly, I don't have an image of him to put on the overlay for now, but there we go. And hi, I am Ardana, or Joe, or you there. Though Lilith is in Finland, so I guess not. We're gonna need a temp in here. Someone call an agency or something. Yes, I know it has a little bit of that vibe. It is called Elven Vale day, but you know. Yes, ducks. Why is that? Okay, the overlay is being dumb. Why is the overlay being dumb? I don't know why, but you know. Gonna put that down there, maybe. That should work. Okay, and it's been a
Outrageous.
sorry. Uh, it's been a hot minute since we last played this campaign. Anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last time? Anyone remember what happened last time?
I have some notes, but again,
There were donuts involved. That's all I remember.
okay. I mean, that's thing. I only started in session 2. I missed session 1, so. But I can give a summary of session 2 and 3.
I can give a vague one. Session 1, we were at a party, and we were all enjoying it alongside the lovely Fey Prince, whose name eludes me,
Umaril.
Umaril. Until a ghostly howls were heard and a giant carriage smashed into our luxurious meal/party. Hounds of horrible descriptions attacked. Umaril was cursed by something, and he went into a very deep sleep, a little bit like Snow White. And everything around him started to rot. And he's currently being held in his room, but everything's still rotting. Well, everything's not rotting. Everything's dying. All the plants and everything around are dying. So we went to meet up with the boss man. Well, the second in charge, the head of the guard. We made fun of him, his and Vitz's characters' sexual tension. As they were both screaming at each other and clearly didn't like each other. But Kaz is forever a shipper of random people, so she immediately shipped them together, and it just seemed to catch on, much to both of their horror. We were then met up with Lupo's character, and I think they had a long rest between them. But yeah, well, Lupo's character came from his bar, wherever he was at the moment, at that time.
He was being entertained by people that you buy with coin.
Okay. Is it a hooker joint? We immediately went to find out how the dogs got inside, to investigate if any of the dogs were still inside. Vitz made like half of the guards start to do 10,000 laps around the city or something. Something stupid like that. I think Kaz immediately was like, no, that's tiring to watch, you can all leave. And then we went to investigate places. We found the hounds outside. No, inside a certain lower district. I think Lupo just killed it pretty much straight away. And then we had lots of. Well, Cass was just sat there eating donuts on a rooftop while this was all going on, and then Oh no, she bought from the bakery first because they were attacking the bakery, and then she bought a ton of donuts. And then after that, I think we had more violence, but I think that's when the third session started. And Lupo can recount that because I don't remember.
I can carry on for session 3 if you want. Okay, so we discussing whether or not we should have a long rest, or go investigate the carnival, and then go investigate the carnival in the morning, as it was kind of going into dusk at that point. We decided to go in that decision. We there was a bag which was given to us by the baker, Tori, which Kaz is holding, and it is a small object with swirling blue/green light. I can't even remember what that was now. It's a long time ago. Kaz starts to fiddle with this little object, which is a cube, and strange magical effects start to touch her. She starts to tingle, etc. She sees some strange writing appear across the cube. It appears to be celestial. It says, "Place me down to find a home." Yes. Okay. Kaz and Clint are bickering about the cube, so Viper tells them to get him from the local tavern when they've decided to when they worked it out, which is the Skipper's Eye. And he goes there. Meanwhile, Kashmir and Misham are chatting. They learn what happened, and they have an argument. Blah blah blah. Yes, waffle. We buy some stuff. Okay, eventually Kashmir comes to the tavern where I am, where Viper is. We discuss the intricacies of sociology somehow. We talk about picking up people, like pickup lines. I don't know. This is a strange session. And how good these poor locals are. These are good people. Viper is very much a fan of these guys from the slums, and and then we are getting in, and eventually, next morning we wake up, we go into an airship, and we're heading somewhere. That's all I got. Sorry.
Well, it's pretty much, pretty close what happened. So you can both add some inspiration to your sheets.
Thank you.
And you were talking about taking the airship to the carnival, but we're told that it's within walking distance. It will take you like half a day to get there. And but you are free to use the airship to travel longer distances, provided you don't destroy it. And that was mainly aimed at Clint. Because, it's Mike and saying it. So let me just grab Krillbax's token here. And we shall get started. And ship. There we go. And I'm gonna add it to this one, and you should find yourselves at the gates.
I see black screen.
Yeah, I know, it's being dumb. Give me a moment. No. There we go. Yeah, it's being dumb. I don't know why it keeps doing this, but nope.
Just thinking, should we describe our characters for such a long time?
Absolutely. Please go ahead and do that while I work things out. Yeah, so let's start with the one that. Yeah. So Viper, you are basically standing alone, waiting at the gates, and waiting, and waiting, and then waiting some more, and eventually, one of the city guard comes running, and tells you that, well, Master Kashmir is not coming. He was sent in a different direction. So, but there are 3 others that will be joining you on this journey. I will go see why they're not here yet.
I don't like to be kept waiting.
Understandable. Yes. Of course. And he's gonna. Did I actually click on the right one? Yes, I did. Now can you see stuff? Okay.
Refreshed.
Yes, again.
Which one was that? That was Quill.
Does Clint not have a proper tucker? When did you not put a proper tucker down?
You might not have given me vision because my token was new.
There we go.
I can see.
There you go. And the guard runs off, and then just a few minutes later, Jason, your character would be coming down. I think from the south, like it would coming up from the south, and running towards the west gate. Or moving towards the west gate.
What you hear at first is a horn, kind of and it's blowing into a horn. Then you probably see like a few people looking around this corner, like what the hell is that? And lots of people start moving back. And the first thing you probably see is a hamster the size of a carriage. So a giant hamster, or a giant space hamster, as they're called, comes kind of bouncing around the corner, almost like, you know, those really fat, poofy dogs that kind of do the little trot, and all their fur's just huge, and it just looks like they're bouncing. That's basically it. Just this huge, chubby, orange hamster with black ears and a white mouth. And sitting on top of him is a tiny individual, about 4 foot, maybe 4.5 foot. Satyr, with very, very tiny horns. You can barely see them with his fluffy hair. Wielding this massive anime, almost like halberd. This is too big for him, but he somehow manages to like hold on to it. He's got shiny golden armor which glints. It looks very expensive. A huge belt, green eyes, and a cape flowing behind him, which shimmers with magic as well. And it just trots up straight to the meeting point.
What the fuck are you?
Are you referring to, good sir?
Are you here to clean up the rat problem in the local taverns?
What do you mean, the rat problem?
I don't know. You look like you'd be good at hunting rats.
Well, my halberd can probably cut her out in half, but I do not hunt rats. Unless they're in my vineyard. But I do not hunt rats. I come from my vineyard to the south. Upon hearing that Lord Umaril has been struck down by a deadly curse which is wiping out the plant life, I am a paladin of nature, and I am here to defend it.
Ah. You just see like Piper just go like this. Like pinch the bridge of his nose.
Point me towards the villains, and I shall smite them down.
Right. Well, how long have you been doing this?
Let's
Smiting.
see. I started when I was 18. Went on for 7 years as one of Umril's loyal servants defending the natural realm around this place. Got about bored around by fair dragon or two. And I set up a nice vineyard down south.
Well, if what you say is true, then I guess you know how to handle yourself. Which case, yeah, welcome aboard.
He kind of just nods. And then looks around and goes, "Is it just the two of us?"
So far, my friend Kashmir is, I don't know what the hell he's doing. Gone somewhere.
Kashmir.
Yeah,
Take a look.
having
Alright,
been
no.
at the court for the past few years, you would know of Kashmir. He is a courtier.
Courtier?
Yeah, basically like Kashmir is basically the person who makes sure that dignitaries don't bother Umaril. So
And
when
how does he do that?
conversation mainly.
Conversation.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No.
Let me rephrase then. In that case, not my friend Kashmir.
No.
Guy, Kashmir.
No. You're
Piper doesn't like us.
thinking about Fenian. No, Kashmir
Sorry,
is the one who talks to them. Fenian is the one who seduces them.
Yeah, sorry, I got confused. It's been a while.
See, Ash just going like, who?
I've met Kashmir. I remember now. Every time I turn up to a party, he talks to me. I never really get cursed at Umaril now. He always appears when I try.
Well, I hope there's more than just the two of us, because I mean, looks like we're facing some pretty tough opposition.
On the note of tough opposition, coming down from the northern section, known as the Falls, is a I'd say rather sketchy individual. Kinda looks like a lizard. Ash, who do they see?
What do they see? So with a hood up and what can only be described as a strip of amber topaz. It fills the middle of the hood, and two relatively dim but amber eyes are just walking down, looking a bit sketchy, looking down. Everybody's looking at me. must be some food here soon.
God, that's the biggest kobold I've ever seen. It's huge.
Viper's looking around like as if he's on candid camera.
Uh,
Is this
Viper,
really who they?
It's right there. And I point at
Viper, please roll me a history check to see if you know what the hell a kobold is.
Okay. 1 second. Oh, sorry. History check. Coming up.
Yes.
There you are.
Yeah, you've heard of kobolds. They are dragonkin. Small. You've heard rumors that there are a few around. You know that dragonkin are banished to another divine realm normally. But flipping through books, hearing stories and such, you basically know what a kobold is. It's a small lizard-looking creature. This is not a small creature, however. This creature is, if I remember right, bigger than you.
Are you here to help us?
Are you talking to Krillvex?
Well,
kobold, we're talking to you.
Oh, Kobold, yes. Krillvex is Kobold.
He doesn't sound too sure.
No, Krillvex is there. What is that thing? And he points at the thing you're riding.
This is Berry, my giant space hamster.
Ah, Betty? Little bit. Like black ichor falls down like his jawline drips on the floor and lands with a tss. I like berries.
Not like Berry the fruit, though. He eats
It
berries.
very
That's why I
much
called him
looks
Berry.
like food to me.
Oh, he
Mm.
is not food, my son. No. He might try to eat you. If he does, just stay very still. I'll get you out. He gets hungry sometimes.
what? You're a gerbil.
My hamster, dear sir. Devils have tails. They are miniature rats.
Sounds like a challenge. But no, Krillvex is Kobold. Thing.
Can
So
I insight check him?
Absolutely. As you're trying to discern whether or not Krillvax is altogether there, you hear someone else approaching, this time from the southeast. Psycole, into this confusion walks your character.
Yes. So what you would have heard as he was walking along was this tapping noise, basically, as his kind of quarterstaff is used almost like a cane, and occasionally this cawing sound from the raven that sits on top of it. Two different tones. One means left, one means right, because he's walking towards you with his nose in a book. And as we kind of get there, there's a different note from the raven, and he kind of slams the book shut. And what you see in front of you is a humanoid raven that's about 4.5 foot tall, and he looks like a wizard. So he has the pointy hat, the flowing robes, the weird cape, the book, the magic quarterstaff. And he's just staring at you all. And he says, this is quite a menagerie.
You go. You have Queenie.
Oh, yes. Queenie. Your Queenie. It's a full-on raven, so he is a raven. You can see he's got like hands where his elbows would be on the wings, and then his wings kind of fold out the rest of the way behind him. Yeah.
Right. Viper's gonna look at this like, what the fuck am I in here? This looks like a nightmare. I've got a
At least it
tiny-
looks like a buffet to me.
got a tiny creature smaller than one of my shits, riding a hamster. I've got Mr. Birdman over here and whatever the fucking creature this is, Mr. Lizardman.
If you shit something as large as me, I suggest you see a cleric, my good sir.
Where's the captain of the guard? What's his name? Mitchum?
Myken.
Where's Myken? I need to talk to Myken.
I turn around and as I see the raven kind, I'm like, shit, it's the librarian. I still haven't returned those farming books.
He perks up when he hears you say that. And he says, "Yes, young Jeremiah, don't let me send the assistant librarian round to your place." Yes, the assistant librarian. You don't
that
warrant
the
the
spider
pixies that work in the
or the
library.
large
You
lady?
warrant the assistant librarian.
So, Quill, you would have also been given a note because Myken believes that you're probably the more responsible of the three that have just arrived.
I'm a paladin. I am very responsible.
Yes, but you're not librarian levels of responsible. And Krillmax would probably eat the note.
As evidenced by the
not-
overdue fees, he's suddenly noting down in a little book that he's pulled out of his pocket.
Not returning library books doesn't break my oath, right?
No, but keeping them indefinitely will. Because no stealing.
Hang on, let me check my oath, see if that one holds.
Yes, you would have a note from Myken that says, please return safely. Rumors of Feyhounds on the roads. Yes, the ship is still at your disposal, but not for short trips, because she can't land everywhere. PSA. P.S. Clint cannot steer her. Just end.
Yes. So I will. He will kind of like start patting down his robes and randomly pull out from the pockets bits and pieces, and then stuffs them back inside, and then he'll pull out this note, and he'll just say, "Right, you lot, I have a note.
Thank you, Jelly.
But I don't think it's really important." And he'll put it back away in his pocket.
Okay. So, it is me see if I remember this right. You took a rest. Did you? I don't think you took a rest overnight though.
Well,
I think it was still like it's early more. Yeah. Let's say that for simplicity's
we
sake.
spent the
That
night at the tavern. That's where we had all our conversations, deep conversations about sociology and pickup lines.
Let's say you did like, but at least part of it, and then you would meet up in early morning. The sun is just coming up. Sort of. This land is strange that way. So how the sun works is basically a divider line. Where like sunlight, clunk, then it's night, and then it clunks up again for day. So you don't really get a sunset. It's if you've ever played Minecraft, it's like that clock. So it shows where the day is. And light is kind of dispersed weirdly because of different crystal formations in the sky that reflects light in different ways. There is something of a daylight cycle because Umaril mostly tries to keep people from not going completely insane. But yeah, it's early morning. People are just starting to wake up and go about their business. All around you, you can start seeing these flecks of dying vegetation that wasn't there the day before. And you have the directive to head east towards the Carnival, because that's the way the coachman headed. Let me check and let me put you on the world map again. So you have a... Let me scroll that down, like so. So down here is the bridge you're at. To the south is where Jeremiah lives. Yeah, round down there somewhere. So you're heading out towards the west. Okay.
Well, as we're traveling, I'll probably try and fill the others in on the events that happened.
Okay.
You know, the hounds and what I learned from the others, etc. Just so they know as much as I do.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, you would know that the festival hall was attacked. The Feyhounds or Kuthith attacked as a distraction to let the coachman get away. Coachman almost got away with Fenian as well before the guy decided to jump back out of it. So you know that the carriage is hollow.
Also, that the guards kind of let them in, almost like they were
enthralled.
brainwashed.
Yeah,
enthralled.
And since none of you are familiar with a Dragonborn or anything like that, when Krillvax says that yes, I am totally a kobold, that nat 20 for 25 is gonna be a bit hard to beat. You're welcome to try. He rolls on D&D Beyond, and it doesn't transfer over for some reason. But
Oh, I mean, I got a 24. Gosh damn it.
yeah, so there's something off about it, but it's like, fine. Guess he's a very big kobold. Kobolds are usually small, but this, yeah, big kobold. At least the ones you've seen in books. They are small, but books might be wrong.
Books are never wrong.
Yes, but the authors might be.
True, but the books weren't wrong.
As you're traveling west, the landscape shifts a little bit, and it goes from this almost too green, too golden, too like overwhelming of the capital to a more pink and softer green. I have not put him on the map. Yay.
It will be slow going because
Yes.
Quill is an old raven. He is well into years that he should not be. Well outlived what a normal raven kind would be able to achieve. So he's
If I see the old bird struggling, I will offer him my mount, and I will walk. Since I'm quite fast for a city.
no.
He will hear nothing about not doing it. He'll literally pick him up and just this tiny fella will pick him up and just throw him on it.
He would resist because he insists on walking everywhere.
I mean, yeah. So, Jeremiah, give me a athletics check, and Quill, athletics or acrobatics to resist.
-2 or a 3. Oh, just for the shit.
No.
He's unceremoniously dumped on top of this weird space hamster thing. I'm assuming it's going to be a bit like all of his robes come up over his head kind of thing, where he's unceremoniously tossed over the top. So he's like spends a few minutes kind of untangling himself from everything, and then he just goes, "I've got my eye on you." And then the black raven that's kind of been flying around his head settles on the tip of his hat and turns to you and just gives a rather menacing caw.
It is like sitting on like a huge furry moving couch. It's very comfortable.
After a while, he will probably lean back into it and then take a little small notebook out and start making notes about space hamsters and their ability to be a comfortable ride.
Yep.
Grillvax probably looks super disappointed that this old, struggling to walk bird that he probably thinks is dying and losing the will to live, that he might just get an easy snack. Gets up on this thing and gets helped. Lunch.
Yes. Viper.
Sorry, Joe. So, as we discussed in the chat, could I have bought, because I still have 28,000 gold coin, can I have bought a warhorse?
Absolutely.
Cool. So I'll be riding my warhorse along with the others.
Only 28,000 gold.
Yeah.
Really.
For those who don't know, this is a high-level campaign, so I gave everyone 30,000 gold pieces. Why are you being dumb? Roll 20? Come on. Come on, I like you.
And I spent the money on a really useful assistant librarian that has not arrived yet.
Yes. And I keep getting errors when I try to find a horse.
I spent my money on buying a vineyard.
As you do. Okay. For some reason the search function is not working. There we go. You can have one of these guys, and I'm going to...
Oh. An error has occurred. It's doing it with me as well.
Yeah, it's being dumb. You have one. I just can't add it because the search function is not working right now. Since it was slow going at first, and you still can't really move all that fast unless, you know, Krillvax got a way of transportation that he hasn't eaten yet.
I mean, a long-term snack.
Grillvax might have had a horse, but I lost it.
You had a break. You had a Kit Kat.
I probably had one of those too. Or three.
It is a little bit slow going, but you manage to eventually, about midday, get to a rest stop. And I'm gonna put you guys on that little map. Hopefully it works. Here you go. And it's a very nicely appointed rest stop in this forest. The birds are singing all around you, and nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Even though you can see flecks of rot and discoloring, this place doesn't look like it's been as damaged already as the capital. So the rest stop itself has a fire pit in the center, and then walls that have been built up as a shelter, almost like from the wind. You can see on all other sides, it seems like the hills and the trees are protecting against the wind, but in this particular area, it's... I was about to say man-made, but we're in a Fey realm, so... constructed. At the shelter, you see a younger woman sitting, just feet pointed towards the fire pit, resting. She is slowly plucking on a piece of thread in a pack. Yes, there is a space hamper there, right there.
He's being enlarged.
Yes.
Make him huge.
Let me see. Set dimensions. He should
Well,
be...
large, not huge.
So a 2 by a 2 and a shot.
Look at him.
Look at the fluff. All the fluff.
Love.
She looks up at the four of you, 5 with Barry, and just... Yes. Well, I don't think the hamster's gonna fit, but you're welcome to the fire.
Jeremiah, how does one get down from this thing?
I can shorten it. Just a smidge.
Did Jason laugh so hard I broke his Discord?
Yep, I think so. That freeze frame is amazing, though.
Was the hamster always that big?
Yes, it's a large creature.
Ah, right. I thought he was a tiny little dude riding on a tiny hamster.
I mean, he is a tiny little dude, but the hamster's not tiny. And let me see. Turning vision off for that one, and we're going to shape settings. And while we're waiting for Jason's internet to come back, yeah, she tucks her feet in a little bit and indicates that you can sit down by the fire. Well, obviously Barry and the warhorse are gonna have to be outside of the shelter, but
Okay, Viper is gonna go over here and he's gonna get off the horse. Gonna pat it down. You'll see this warhorse is a lovely black horse with like white along the muzzle or nose, I guess you can call it, with white mane and white tail and a few white spots like on the back, so sort of black and white almost. Anyway, and he's gonna sort of pat it down and he's gonna start brushing it and he's gonna give it a little bit of whatever, something to eat. A few carrots, a couple of carrots. He's going to brush it down while the others are getting ready. And he's going to go, there, Shadow. Well done.
Krillvax and Quill, what are you doing?
Will is trying to work out how to get down off of this giant space hamster.
Okay.
So
well, if you can hear me now.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
he does lay down and roll over. The satyr will help you get down and lead you over to a sitting spot because he is a paladin.
Oh, thank you. He's literally like, "Ah, you know what? I might waive one of those book fees." And he kind of goes over and kind of looks at the seating arrangements and looks how low down it is and goes, well, someone might have to help me up. And he kind of like folds himself down on one of the little seats.
Krillvax can help you up, good sir.
I am beginning to wonder about you, young fellow.
Don't wonder, just put your arm round me here.
No. Yeah, no. And would he do anything? No, he wouldn't. He'll turn to Queenie and say, like, just wander off and explore. You never know what might come around these days. And he'll send her off to just generally kind of scope out what's going on, try to hide in some trees to kind of alert us to anything that might sneak up on us.
Okay, please give me a perception check with the raven.
2 seconds.
Excellent idea. Big tooth. Keep your
work?
wits about you. And then
13.
Panther kind of just sits on his ass and immediately lifts up his ears and just starts sniffing around.
Okay, give me a perception check with buried as well.
He gets it at advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I believe. Where is it? Advantage toggle. Yes, please. Thank you. Advantage. What?
Nice.
Yeah. So you see him just marching back and forth with his tiny feet, just and then it goes back and forth.
I love the perception check
Keeps
because
that.
it was literally a nat 1 and a nat 20 in the same roll. Jeremiah, you notice that Barry's not happy about something. Barry is just looking back and forth and just stomping. I was gonna say little feet, but it's not a little feet. And looking very like almost distraught.
Oh, Barry's picked up something distressing, and if you've seen the size of Barry, you know this is not a good thing. He does not get scared easily.
I
hop over the fire and I go, "Don't worry, ma'am, I shall defend you." And I stand here and stand guard.
Hold on, I've got something for this. Where is it? Come back to me. Oh, here we are. Sorry, carry on.
Yep.
Carry on.
I'm gonna throw out a divine sensor.
Okay. What does that show you? Divine sense, presence of strong evil or any celestial fiend or undead. Quill, you also notice that while not as distressed as the giant space hamster, Queenie is also not happy. She's sitting on top of this wall and cawing.
Sorry, which wall?
Over here.
Oh, okay. He will. Did we say Queenie was the familiar or the Queenie was the pet? Familiar? Pet?
I'm going to say familiar.
Okay. He will.
Nothing can escape my sights.
What's
Unless it's
this?
not any of those, in which case it probably can.
Celestial fiend. You don't sense any celestial fiends or undeads around you at all.
Noted.
He would kind of shift his sight so he's looking through her eyes and hearing through her ears so that he kind of is able to sense what she senses, or at least is able to also provide comfort to the senses that she's sensing.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
I will cast Speak with Animals. And I hope you have a good Berry voice. I ask him, Berry, what's your foot? Big boy?
I have foot. And he's gonna hold up a foot.
What is bad?
Oh. Cat, not cat.
Cat.
Big cat, not cat.
Cat, not cat. Big cat, not cat. What does that mean? I don't know. There's a cat about.
And sometimes cat, sometimes not cat, sometimes cat.
It's sometimes a cat, sometimes not a cat, and sometimes a cat that isn't a cat. That is what Barry has informed me.
Would
Are you saying this aloud?
Yes.
Sounds like shapeshifters.
Can I search through my knowledge of this realm to see whether or not I can understand what he might be inferring from that brief description of cats not being cats but still being cats?
Sure. If you're also still trying to sense through Queenie's senses, you get a distinct scent of cold fur.
Mm-hmm.
And you can feel Queenie being like, don't like. And some movement from the other side of the wall. Not entirely sure what it is, but there's something like shifting from like almost from one foot to another behind the wall.
Oh, okay. So he'll probably snap back to himself.
Yep.
He'll still try to sit there and like piece the two bits of information together.
Yep.
But he'll also. Go on.
Yep. No, I was gonna say you can give me a nature or history check as you're trying to piece those bits together.
23.
With the burst of information you've been given and your knowledge of this realm, something that is sometimes a cat and sometimes not, and sometimes not the cat, some form of were creature, maybe? And the only were creature that is sometimes a cat you can think of are were tigers.
Okay. He will start to panic slightly as he's trying to get up because he needs to get up quickly, but he's struggling because he is an old man. And he'll basically say he'll kind of like, whilst he's almost like rolling on his back kind of thing, trying to get up, he'll say, there's some sort of weird thingy round the corner. It seems to be hiding something.
Where?
Exactly. Round the corner.
What, behind?
Where Queenie is.
Where's Queenie?
What's a queenie?
Queenie is right there.
Oh, okay.
And Viper, you when you say that, the woman sitting here just should have taken longer. Well, it was good while it lasted. Boys. And see.
I'm gonna quickly.
Yeah.
Hearing us say that, I'm gonna slap my horse on the butt.
Yep.
And get it to ride off to safety.
Okay. And well, they didn't get the surprise round, so we are all rolling initiative. And as she calls out, yes, very good boy. Where are you? There you are. And
Well, that's one extreme to the other. Natural one.
Oh, Barry has advantage.
Nice. Okay.
He gets an 8.
Oh, also, yeah, no, you guys can't get surprised because I have the sword of warning.
Yeah. Nice. So even if the thing had worked, it wouldn't have. No, wait, not this one. That one is just for my sanity. Okay. We have a viper. We have a berry.
Right. We have a raven. I was writing it down. And then we have a quill. Quill.
And as usual, these dice are...
They really don't like you.
No. Which is good for you guys, but
I am a 3.
And we're gonna add turn.
Correct. He's too busy salivating over the idea of eating something.
Does he like tigers?
We shall find out. And yes, Quill, you're up first.
Oh, we're up first. I can't see anybody. Presumably.
Yeah. Raven can?
No, she can't because it's all hidden behind the wall.
Yeah, you would
I
have
will-
to walk around. So you have one enemy here, this lady, and then you have the one that Queenie presumably saw behind here, and then you have two unknowns.
Mr. Squishy gets out the way.
What I will do is what I will do is I can't remember what. Oh God, wizard spells. So he was rolling around on the floor, so he will take half his movement to get back up.
Okay.
Because I will say that he basically fell off the log whilst he was trying to get up.
Yep.
So then he will walk his 15 steps, 15 feet to get kind of a bit further away from everybody. And then he will, as he gets towards Jeremiah, he will cast haste on him.
Nice.
So he kind of like just walks past you and kind of drapes his wing over the top of you, and as his wing touches your breastplate or whatever, you just feel this sudden speed boost through you, and
what kind of coffee did I drink this morning?
And then I'm fairly certain he can't do anything else anyway.
It's a if you have a bonus
Concentration,
action
Doesn't have
cantrip,
to be
but
bonus
that's it.
cantrip, but yeah, I don't have that. So that is his turn.
Okay. Viper. I love how Quill in the turn tracker is like this.
Old wizard, axe first.
The Chronergy wizards are allowed to add their intelligence modifier to initiative.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah, because they're not overpowered as it is.
I can't believe you said yes.
I know what
Banned
I've.
from so many tables.
I don't ban anything from my
Do
table.
to AC as well. Get it there.
Like, if I put it like this, the bad guy of this one used a CR28 character as the base.
Yep.
Chronergy will probably struggle against that guy. Mostly because it was fun writing it. But yes, Viper, you're up.
Okay. So seeing these were-tigers, did you say? Were-cats? What, tigers?
From what Quill said, probably were-tigers.
Okay. I would know what type of creature they are. Are they monstrosities or are they...
You can give me a nature or survival check.
Okay.
With a 19, technically they are considered humanoids, but lycanthropes are different from humanoids in very many different ways. Normal weapons don't work on them, for one.
Okay.
But technically they're considered humanoids.
That's not gonna help me. It's not my favorite enemy. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move back a bit to about here. Let's see. Well, yeah, about there. And I'm going to cast Conjure Animals
Okay.
because we don't have enough animals going on.
Yes. Because the search function is so cooperative right now. Yes. What type?
What? Sorry, did I miss something?
No, I'm trying to find the horse. My search function is like, please call back later. But yes, what animals are you conjuring?
I'm going to conjure a wild boar. Sorry, a giant boar.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put him. What's going on? Sorry. There we go. I'm gonna put him in front of me.
Yep. I'm gonna
So
give you
come on. There it is.
control of this guy.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. So he's gonna be over here, within 60 feet of me. So you know what? Actually, I'll put him a little bit closer. So wait, can I hold an action with the giant boar?
You roll initiative for it, and it takes its own turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You can command it with like just command it to do something, and it will do it.
oh, cool. So I need to roll initiative for this guy.
Yep. So click on the token and roll initiative from its.
Okay.
Conjure Animals is like my favorite spell, so I know everything about it.
Gee, I wonder why.
Oh,
Vloofs, so many vloofs.
okay. Oh, 7. Oh, that's not very good.
It beats one of them, I guess. The rest have all rolled 8. No, one rolled 11.
Cool. Right. So yeah, I've conjured a giant boar with my action, and I've moved. And bonus. No. These guys are hiding in the bushes though. I can't really get them in the bushes.
Yeah. I mean, rangers have a bunch of stuff they can do for hidey stuff, but you know.
I know. Still trying to get a grips with this as I play. It's like the first time I'm playing this guy properly. And I don't want to waste everyone's time, so yeah. Alright, let's crack on. Next person.
Okay, I'm gonna fix what people can see real quick. And by people, I mean people on stream. Here we go. Next up is the Raven. Queenie.
The Queenie will basically just come and fly over and settle on Quill's hat for now.
Okay. Jeremiah.
He kind of just dives off Berry, shouting for Berry to protect the old coot.
Okay.
The old what?
Coot.
What did you call him?
Coot.
Coot.
And then you attack this guy?
And yes, I am going to attack this guy.
All right.
So first attack. 19.
That hits.
Whoop.
Nice.
It's a magic weapon as well.
Yep. You can all attacks you want to make, you can make and roll at once.
Cool. I just want to see if I got a nat, and then I put device right behind my nat. 20. And then a 26 because I'm hasted, so I get an extra attack.
Yep.
All
those hit.
Okay, before I make those two, can I cast Spirit Shroud?
Is it a bonus action?
Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
So I cast Spirit Shroud, which adds an extra.
So you basically like jump in, swing once, realize, hey, I hit Spirit Shroud, and then I hit
Yes.
again.
So, until the spell ends, any attacking mix deals an extra 1d8 damage when you hit a creature within 10 feet of you. Any creature, in addition, any creature of your choice that you can see that starts its turn within 10 feet of you has its speed reduced by 10 feet until
Okay.
the start of your next turn. So these two will have minus 10 feet on their next turns.
Okay.
Shroud, right? So
Nice. And the second one?
yes. There you go. So that's 16 plus 18 plus 18.
16, 36, 52.
$36.
Yeah.
That's 46 plus the 8.
52 points of damage.
54.
54 points of damage.
Points of damage.
Yes.
Paladins! Woo!
So you launch off, or from beside Barry, straight at this guy swinging your halberd, realizing that your halberd is hitting it pretty damn hard. You cast Spirit Shroud around you, and then this guy is not happy with your weapon at all. He is very hurt in just one
Yes.
attack. Very, very hurt.
There's kind of just like you see little hamsters bouncing around him as
Yeah.
the spirits.
That's kind of cute.
Like when a cartoon gets bonked on the head and little Tweety birds fly around.
Yeah, but that's the
And
spirit
hamsters.
shroud that they're going around. One of them has like a huge berry in its mouth.
Okay, so that's your movement bonus and attack. Because, well, you have more movement because you're hasted. So if you want to try and move away or move around.
Give them an opportunity to attack. Put my friends at danger, I think not. Battle these two by myself and I will defeat them.
All right.
Oh wait, I will move here, so if the giant bar wanted to run him over, it can.
Okay, absolutely. It's the guy you just decided to beat the shit out of.
Bring it, bitch. I have +2 to my AC.
He is going to Okay, so this large hulking figure is seemingly like somewhere between a red tiger and a humanoid, almost twice your size, Jeremiah, and just gonna try and grab you with one claw. So we're gonna make one claw attack.
It's about time you got a decent roll.
Yes, I'd say so. Again, with a nat 1 or a nat 20. Hello, I approve. And we're gonna roll that one. That's a little bit pathetic, but okay. For a claw, it's decent. It's gonna try swipe you across the head because you can't really reach down further. And you start seeing flying hamsters for a moment there as you take 12 slashing damage to the face. And you are momentarily like you have like cut across, so you have a little bit of blood running down across your eye.
Watch the hands! Watch the hands! I don't have a lot of this.
And what will I do?
Minus. What was that? 12.
And yeah, minus 12. So, and then he's.
I will make a con save.
Hmm?
And I will make a con save.
Oh, Spirit Shroud is concentration?
Yes.
Okay.
Every time I do him, I get an extra d8.
Second claw is a 16.
Misses.
Yeah, so you see this hulking form just swipe down toward on top of your head and just gloating, just like ha! And then tries with the other one and just hear the scraping of claws against your armor. Just wait. I can't roll that. Don't you have adamantine armor?
I do! He only gets a 4 on me!
Yes! I'm not gonna remind you next time.
Okay. So that's a +8.
And hi, Mooncloud.
Yeah, it's just like, you call that a scratch. This has got like a little nick on his eye.
Yeah. It's still running down your face. It's kind of hard to see, but it didn't do as much damage as you thought that huge paw would do.
My grandmother smacks harder.
This guy is going to grab. So Krillvax, you hear scraping behind you as two huge paws grab the top of this wall, and he's gonna jump over it, landing next to you here, and he's gonna bring down claws on top of you. I think. Yeah, it's gonna bring down the claw on top of you. That's a 10.
10 misses.
The second one is a 16.
16 will hit.
All right.
Yes.
So, first one, he comes down. It's a little bit unbalanced and misses the first, but second one comes up, and it's almost like he's trying to brace against a wall and catches your shoulder for 11 slashing damage.
Okay. I'll use a reaction.
Okay.
Oh no, wait. Hang on, I gotta check if this is if I gotta activate it first. Or...
If it's the spore one, you deal more damage with the spores, but you can still use it.
I can use it as a reaction because it's
Yeah.
a reaction.
But it deals more
Yes, to come off
damage when
me.
you have the...
Yes. I will use my reaction anyway, so it will have to make a con save.
Con save... 11.
It fails. It takes a D8 necrotic damage. I'll
Nice.
roll it here for ease.
Yep.
Appew.
Yeah, you still have these huge claws embedded in your shoulder, and you just. The tiger's is gonna snarl like, "Ah, little lizard, got a cough?"
I show you. You showed me yours. I'll show you mine.
It's cute.
I can't do that, damn it. This guy is going to do a skip and a hop over to Jeremiah. And this time he's going to first bring down the claws to try and grab you.
Would have hit, but I am hasted, so it does not.
Does not. Okay. And then it's gonna look over to his friend, and then you see a maw open up and just try to clamp down on your head.
Don't infect me, don't infect
For
me.
a 13. Instead of hitting your head, it misses, and you just hear a clang as it bites into your armored shoulder, and just spicy.
Biting off a little bit more than you can chew.
Is it a clam or is it a? What even is that?
Adamantine, my good fellow.
No, I meant you. Are you a goat or a clam?
What? I'm a satyr.
Right. Ow.
I haven't been alive for many years.
Okay. The lady over here. Look around, back, assess the situation. She's gonna stand up, and from behind her, she picks up a long bow. And it's gonna aim one shot towards Quill. For a nat 1. Tries to knock it, pulls it back, and kind of dips before she can fire it. And she's gonna try that again. For 22.
Ouch. Yes, I can't even shield through that. Yep.
For 10 piercing, as the arrow dips. The first one, she pulls it back up, pulls back, and fires straight into your wing.
Ow.
You know what? We forgot the boar.
Oh yeah, we did. Boar can go now.
Okay.
This boar was supposed to
Fine.
be right after the
You
first
need
two.
to redo the 10 other, so.
Yeah. Yeah, you're fine.
That's fine for a con save, isn't it? I can never remember how do con saves work again? You just need to beat the damage, don't you?
I think if the damage is like over 10, you add it to.
Yeah.
Whatever damage over 10 to your con save. So that's you had to get over 10.
Okay.
Yeah, if the damage is 10 or below. I think.
I can never remember it. I usually go with like, if you beat the 10, you're fine. Depending on, I think it's like 10 plus the level of your spell. I don't remember. I'm gonna look it up after this, but I don't remember. So yeah, we're gonna go with the boar. It's the boar's turn. Because I missed it. Because I forgot about it.
The boar is gonna charge. Charge attack.
Okay.
So it's gonna go 20 feet straight. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Boom.
Yep.
Smacking.
Smacking lady.
Smacking lady.
Okay.
Yes. So it is. I'm just gonna do this for ease. 1 second. Then it hits with a tusk attack. On the same
Okay.
turn, the target makes an extra 7.
Okay. So yeah, you
Yes.
roll an attack, a tusk attack, and if it hits, you add 2d6 to the damage.
Cool. How do I roll a tusk attack? I have no idea.
Just click on the
Yeah, you have the you should have the sheet in
I
your.
have a sheet. I'm looking at it, but
It should say tusk on the side, and you just click the name.
+5 to hit.
click the word tusk.
Yeah. So under actions,
No,
it
no,
should
no.
say.
I mean, no. I'm sorry. I'm looking at a website of giant boar. I don't have the actual stat block.
It should be in your.
It'll be in Roll20 if you
yeah.
go and look in Roll20.
Okay.
Because
and
I
then
gave
has
the.
given you the sheet.
I think I gave you the sheet. Let me make sure.
Oh, here's a giant boar.
Yeah, I gave it to you. It should be in your.
Yeah, so just right click the bar token and click open character.
Yep. So if you right click the token and open character, and then under actions, you will find the tusk attack.
Oh, there. Okay, up top. Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna move it down under to where Viper is. There we go. Okay. Well, if you click on tusk, it will roll the attack for you.
Sorry, where's Tusk? I can't even see Tusk.
Under actions, there should be a list of actions the boar can take. It should say tusks on somewhere there.
Oh, over there. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
just click on the name tusks.
Okay.
There we go.
Cool.
Unfortunately, that is not a hit. But she has a giant boar in her face now.
It's a good thing.
Yep. And she attacked.
Wait. There's a pun in that. She's got a boar boring down on her.
Ha! That was painful. You do,
Hey now.
You do get inspiration from that. Barry, you're up.
Oh, thank you.
No, Barry. Barry doesn't want to be outdone by this lady, so he charges forwards and he's going to make an attack against, whilst technically shielding the wizard. With
Okay.
his huge body. He's going to make 2 attacks at advantage because he's flanking with Quillvax against this one who's attacking Quillvax. Even though Quillvax smells weird and he's not quite sure about him.
Okay.
24.
That hits.
And a 32 for a crit.
Nice.
That's twice Barry's crit tonight. I'm very proud of him. So that's 7 piercing. And 22 piercing.
Let me just double check something real quick. Yes, so you see Barry bite down on this were-tiger and twice just chomp and nothing happens. The tiger just looks around and just snack. And it looks back to Krillvax.
They're immune to slashing and piercing and damage.
Yeah.
They're immune to non-magical damage.
Yeah.
Barry looks very upset.
It's basically a chew toy for Barry because it doesn't take any damage.
Sorry, I think Do you not also have to roll a strength save, or is it only if you get hit
Only
with
if
a
you hit.
tusk?
Only if you hit
Yeah,
with a tusk.
it's only if it hits. She basically just with the boar.
Okay.
So, anything else Barry wants to do?
No.
Krillvax.
His other attack.
Mm.
Next turn.
I mean, the tiger's dented from the crit, but it didn't really do any damage.
Wait, does he technically not get a condition?
Yes, you do.
So Barry bites him once, sees that it's got no effect,
Mhm.
and then bites him by the scruff and does not let go. He's
Okay.
grappled by Barry. So Barry's just kind of ragdolling this cat about.
Okay.
With his teeth.
I like that. This tiger is considered grappled until the start of Barry's next turn. Grillwax, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to symbiotic entity and just oh, my black ichor comes out and spores erupt from it, giving me a 48 temporary hit points.
Nice.
But it also burns a wild shape.
Yep.
And so that was a Sean. Bonus actions. Where are my bonus actions? Sorry, new ability.
That's action. Da-da-da-da-da.
So they are. What this was? I can't remember what capacity they fill.
I mean,
10 foot. They linger for 10 minutes.
Oh God! Now we've got him stinking the whole place up.
okay.
What bonus action spells do I have?
You can use chromatic infusion to infuse one weapon with magic damage. You can use spreading spores. Not sure if you have any bonus action spells. You have healing word or healing spirit.
No, don't really need that right now. I will just chromatic infusion then my
Barry. Do it on Barry.
yeah, I could.
You could do it on Barry's teeth.
I could. I'll move to here and I'll grab one of its little bug teeth and I will give it sticking to my kind of theme, acid damage. So for the next minute, Barry can roll an extra d4 acid damage on his attacks.
That's terrifying.
A hamster with acid dripping from its little front teeth.
Yes.
As it starts to match like Krillvax's saliva, as it's like bits
He's
of
just
grass and
making,
the grass dies.
Yeah. He's making Hannibal Lecter noises right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
A As someone who has
Yeah.
owned pissed off guinea pigs, I know that sound. So yes, Quill, we're back at the top of the round. You're standing right next to a giant floofball dripping acid that is currently holding on to a grappled were-tiger.
Okay. He will call out to the woman and say, "What is the meaning of this?" Because he wants to understand why we're being attacked. But then, as he does so, you know what? I wanted to play a wizard for a particular reason. He will make sure so he can see. He will ask if he's grappled. Is it an auto fail on a dex save?
No, he just can't move.
I would like a dex save from the grappled were-tiger, please, as he
Okay.
lifts his finger and casts Disintegrate.
That's a fail.
He fails, so he takes 79 force damage and hopefully dies. And if he does, just basically turns into a powdery dust.
He does not, but he's not happy about this situation at all.
Damn it!
He has a hamster dripping acid on him. He has a lizard thing next to him, just being creepy, and then suddenly just wham! He gets just
like he's naked. All his fur is just being.
yeah, and he's just being rocked in Barry's teeth because of the force damage. He's not dead, but that took 2/3 of his hit points.
I was debating whether or not I should use one of the big hitters, and I was like, yeah, why not? I'm playing a wizard for the hell of it.
Yes. You just see him like buffeted around by the force.
He would still like an answer if he can get one from the lady.
What?
Unless she doesn't reply.
Oh no, she's just gonna try to see where the hell you are because there's a huge fat hamster in the way. And just money. What else would this be for? Or your gear. You still have movement and a bonus action.
He will kind of. Will he? Yeah. No, I think he will move basically so he's like fully behind the space hamster thingy. And I don't have any bonus action spells anyway.
Okie doke. Viper.
So, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Sense
Okay.
on the were-tigers.
Okay. What does
So-
that do? There we go.
I can learn what their weaknesses are. What are their weaknesses? Tell me.
Just one creature you can see within 60 feet of you. So which one of these are you looking at? I mean, they're all the same type, so it doesn't really matter,
Yeah.
but...
Well, that one.
Okay. Whether the creature has any damage. You immediately realize that they are completely immune to any damage dealt by weapons that are not magic or silvered. And...
Immune to silver. Wow.
No, they're not. The only weapons that can hurt them are magical or silver.
Oh, okay. Fine.
And you confirm that they are indeed were-tigers, and their bite has a chance to infect anyone with the curse.
Okay.
For you...
Do they have any vulnerabilities? Like any particular poison or necrotic or anything?
Not that you can discern, no. You do know that while the curse is a bad thing, people of your strength should not have a problem with it. Should not. But no, they don't really have any vulnerabilities per se. They have that immunity, but no vulnerabilities.
Okay. All right. Well, not as what I was hoping for, but all right. So yeah, that was my
Action.
just ballsack. I'm doing nothing in this fight. I'm just observing these things. I'm learning about them. All right. Yeah, that's me done.
Okay, Raven.
I will tell the raven to help the boar. So the
Okay.
raven will kind of go over and basically plump itself on the boar's back, and then whenever it attempts to make an attack, it will just caw really loudly in the face of whoever it's attacking.
Okay, so help action. Nice. So the boar has a advantage on its next attack. Jeremiah.
Yes, whoa. No, Jeremiah's just like, you're doing this for money? Yep.
Oh, Gear.
Dastardly evil people.
You know, Gear works too. Your armor is fancy.
Oh, you won't take my armor off me. The only thing you'll get is a halberd to the face. And he's gonna.
Alright. Roll an attack.
A whack? Oh.
I know.
Oh. Can I use my inspiration, please?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Thank you.
I love how nat 1 is just a 10. Just 10.
Oh,
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, it hits! Whoa! Okay, so that's on this guy. How is he looking?
He's not. He's bleeding quite profusely. It's not bloodied yet, but bleeding heavily.
So maybe half his health. Fucked off, maybe. 18
Hits.
and an 11.
Does not hit.
Okay.
So you swing the halberd twice. On the third one, he just goes no and slaps the hilt and just pushes you back.
Okay, so he takes 20
Oh.
points of damage.
On the first hit.
21. That's 41 damage. 2 hits.
Yeah, he's not happy about the situation at all. Yeah, so you hit twice, you do massive damage. On the third one, he just pushes up against the halberd and just no.
No more, please.
Basically, like, no.
Please, I beg you.
You still have a bonus action and movement.
My bonus action, I shall say, if you do flee, I won't chop your balls off. It's sad.
Okay, give me an intimidation check.
Intimidation. Fiend. Might scare the one that I booped really hard. Probably not the one that I haven't hit yet.
Yeah.
He'll understand in time. He'll understand in time.
So yeah, the guy you smacked around real hard just looks concerned. He looks at you, he looks at the halberd, and looks down at you, and just like starts backing off away from you. Just
Or they're supposed to check if he's dumb enough to keep fighting me.
Yes. And he's like, I'm out. He just pushes the halberd towards you and takes off into the forest. So he's booking it.
And I won't take an opportunity attack because I am a paladin whose most of the tenants are mercy, kindness, and forget.
This guy, however, is gonna call after his friend, just, you bloody coward! And he's gonna...
Oh, you learn, my good fella, you learn.
he's gonna try swipe at you. But with a 6, I doubt that hits.
Nope.
Once again, you hear that screeching sound of claws on your armor. And he's...
You're very lucky this armor does not scratch.
That's a 21. For the second.
That just hits. Mother trucker.
First you hear that screeching, and then the second claw comes around, and it's you can see his like quick fire looking for an opening, and then slashes down on where the armor meets your gloves or gauntlets or whatever, and then just slashes across your arm for 10 slashing damage.
Yes.
Ow. This guy is looking really bad. That saves, though. You're fine.
I'm just gonna go get a cup of tea, but
Okay.
I'm not back by Barry's turn. Just bite twice.
Okay. This were-tiger is what he's going to do. He's currently being held by a very overzealous hamster and the hamster's lizard friend. So what? He can't really do anything to Barry because he's being held by the scruff by Barry. So he's gonna claw twice at Krillvax. First one is an 8. Second was an 8. Krillvax, I guess 8 does not hit.
No, they miss.
So it's basically flailing like trying to hit you.
Does the Halo Spores trigger? I could use my reaction. One creature you can see when it moves into space within 10 feet. No, it's not moved in. So no, no, they both miss.
Okay, giant boar. Lupo, the boar.
Oh yes, the boar is going to attack.
Yeesh.
Yes.
An advantage.
Yes.
Because there's a little raven clawing at the person in front of it.
Awesome. Tusk attack.
18 does hit.
Yay! Or 6.
You see... let me actually check it real quick.
Wow. Not much changes, I'll tell you, between level 2 and level 12 in terms of damage you can do.
Wait, because we're going to find out that it's non-magical and therefore it doesn't take any damage at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, that is the case. So, you do, however, I'm actually going to do a thing. And there we're gonna do a dex. No. You see the board just reel up and clunk into this lady. Doesn't seem to be doing any damage. However, she's standing too close to the log. So, reeling back from the hit, she's going to trip over and land prone over here.
Yay.
Because, once again, the dice betrayed me. Anything else you want to do on the boar's turn? You are not in melee, so you can move if you want.
Might as well move closer to her, yeah.
Okay.
To give her a little bit of disadvantage, maybe if she's gonna try and bow strike again.
Yes, so... she's very close to people. It's her turn, so she's gonna use half a movement to get up. Is it a... It's an action. Okay. So... Yeah, she's gonna try to shoot... That's behind the wall. She's gonna try to shoot Krillvax with the bow, because she can't see... The boar is too close, and she can't see the wizard.
I'm hiding behind a giant hamster.
Yes, so...
When are you gonna say that again?
21.
Next week, probably.
That hits. She's within 10 feet of me, so I can use my spores on that.
Yes, you can. And the second one is a
Uh.
19.
They both hit.
Okay.
Double damage. Double dice.
Yes, 2d8, 9.
9 necrotic. So I take 5 and a 7.
Yes, so you take 12 piercing damage from the arrows and return 9 necrotic damage as the spores do their thing.
36 damage points.
Oh, I was about to say how's Krillvax looking, and then I've just remembered. Yeah, you just said that you gave yourself a load of temporary hit points. So.
I'm a tank.
Yes, yes.
48.
Barely
And you
bothered.
And you haven't even discovered my rare item.
That is all she can do. Berry.
I'm back.
Yep, you're still grappling the tiger.
Does that mean advantage in attack or no?
And I don't think so. The condition ends if the no grappled creature speed becomes 0. They just can't move. At least according to these rules. Yeah.
Yeah, so there we kind of Barry just kind of spits him out, and then with his teeth, you just hear a. See, he's gonna bite down on him twice.
Okay.
So bite
That
15.
hits.
and a bite.
Plus a
24.
plus a D4. Massive damage.
Yes, I will add D4.
Yes.
So these are magical now, right?
Let me check.
You can touch a simple and infuse it with one of the following damage types.
Okay, it doesn't. The original is not magical, but the acid will be.
So he's only doing D4 damage then.
2d4. 1 for each bite.
Well, he does 3 damage. And Barry
I
looks
will-
very dissatisfied.
I will fix that soon, don't worry.
I'm actually gonna double check that real quick. If that's the case, I think that's the case. As about you can touch a simpler martial weapon.
Spell call?
No, it doesn't say that it becomes a magical weapon. It just deals the extra acid.
I
Okay.
have to like give Berry like silver teeth or
Yes,
something.
silver cap his teeth.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to do? He's not grappling anymore.
I'm just gonna move there. Put himself between.
Okay.
Kind of like doesn't look too happy that he's still not able to bite down on this thing, and yeah.
I mean, it squeaks when he bites.
Squeaky toy.
Or you're more like, ow, fucking furball. You know.
He's
It
just biting
squeaks.
this cat's tail, basically.
Yeah.
Burning it with acid.
Okay, Krillvax.
Krillvax just leans in and goes, "Oh, now it's Krillvax's turn, and I'll cast Primal Savagery on myself, and my jaw will like elongate and detach itself, and my teeth will grow sharper, and my claws will grow bigger as like acid drips out on my hands, and acid drips out of my claws. As I
dear
will
God,
return.
Can you imagine if you cast that on freaking Berry?
As I will return it.
Is that concentration then? Does Berry lose his acid?
Nope.
No, it's not.
28.
That hits.
Okay, so that's 3d10. 22 points of acid damage plus when I make an attack and hit, my spores do. What does it say? So much writing now.
Mm-hmm. Is it like
I roll double damage with my Halo of Spores damage and deal 1 extra d6 necrotic damage every time I hit a creature with a melee weapon, which is my claws, right? Primal Savagery.
yeah.
So 2d8 plus 1d6. Advanced roller. No. Right, let's do it like this. 2. Well, that's 1d8. Then why did it? Oh no, that's a d20. Oh god, it's going wrong. Okay, so and a d6. Why is everything rolling itself? Sorry, 8, 9. So 22 points of acid damage, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 points of necrotic damage.
How do you want to do this?
I just bite down on its shoulder, and I just rip a chunk of flesh off, and just start going, nom, nom. Yes, snack.
He looks up at you and just, yeah, fear, just like, what? And then dead. As he falls over next to your feet, a big chunk taken out of him.
Okay, and then as a reaction,
Mm-hmm.
it's my turn again, so I got my action back. My reaction back.
Yep.
Is that right? If a beast or humanoid, I assume this is a beast and humanoid.
He's technically humanoid.
Is it medium?
Yes.
If it dies within 10 feet of me, I can use my reaction to animate it as a zombie and take control of it. my spores begin to infect it.
That is magnificent. Yes.
This is where the Lorite realizes that remembers high level play means high level play.
I love it.
We don't get to do it often enough, do we?
It has 1 hit point, and it must obey me all my mental commands because I'm a
Sport.
topaz dragon. I can speak telepathically to it.
Nice. Okay. And on that horrifying image, we are back at the top of the round and at the end of this session.